All right, everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Polite English Phrases. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of communication. We'll explore how to express ourselves in ways that are not just clear, but also respectful. You know, it's incredible how the words we choose can shape our interactions. So, let's kick things off with a common phrase that many people use. Do you understand? Now, I know it seems straightforward, but it can come off as a bit abrupt, right? Instead, you might want to say, "Am I making sense?" Or, "Are we on the same page?" It's like inviting someone into the conversation rather than putting them on the spot.
That's really interesting. I never thought about it that way. So it's more about creating a friendly atmosphere, right? I mean, it's like when you're at a party and you want to make sure everyone's having a good time. You wouldn't just shout, "Do you get it?" That would be so awkward. Laughs.
Exactly. It's all about fostering connection. And speaking of connections, let's move on to another phrase. When you want to say you go first, it can sound a bit commanding, like you're giving an order. Instead, try saying, "Go ahead," or "after you." It's a subtle shift, but it makes a world of difference. It's like when you're at a restaurant and you want to let someone else order first. You're showing respect for their choice.
Oh, wow, I can totally see that. It's like being at a buffet and you want to let your friend grab their food first. You're not just being polite, you're also making them feel valued, right? Sigh. It's like a little act of kindness.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about compliments. When you want to say, "You're so skinny," it can come off as insensitive or even imply that someone is unhealthy. Instead, you could say, "You look so fit," or "I can tell you've lost some weight." It's a way of acknowledging someone's hard work without making them feel self-conscious.
That's a good point. It's like when you see someone who's been working out and you want to encourage them. You wouldn't want to make them feel bad about their body, right? Laughs. It's all about lifting each other up.
Exactly. And finally, let's talk about expressing confusion. Instead of just saying, "What?" which can sound a bit rude, there are more polite ways to ask for clarification. It's all about maintaining that respectful tone, even when you're puzzled.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you're in a meeting and someone says something that totally goes over your head. You don't want to just blurt out, "What?" That could make things awkward. Sigh.
Right. You might say something like, "Could you clarify that for me?" Or, "I'm not sure I follow." It keeps the conversation flowing smoothly and shows that you're engaged.
Wow, this is so enlightening. I feel like I'm learning a whole new language of politeness. Laughs. It's like I've been given a secret code to communicate better.
And that's the beauty of it. Politeness can transform our interactions and create a more positive environment. Just think about how much smoother conversations can be when we choose our words carefully.
I can totally see that. It's like when you're trying to navigate a tricky situation, and the right words can make all the difference. Sigh. I'm definitely going to practice this.